British music has shaped the entire landscape of modern sound, from rock and punk to pop, electronic, and soul. These aren't just songs with chart success. They're cultural milestones, timeless anthems, or bold reinventions that made the world listen differently. So here's a countdown of the 10 greatest British songs ever. 10. Bittersweet Symphony, The Verve, 1997. Let's start with one of the most cinematic songs ever recorded. Those strings? Instant mood. Bittersweet Symphony felt like the emotional climax to a life you hadn't lived yet. It was melancholy, grand, and reflective Britpop swan song, soaked in regret and glory. 9. London Calling, The Clash, 1979. Punk, but with purpose. This wasn't just shouting, it was apocalyptic, political, and urgent. The opening guitar riff is the sound of something breaking, and Joe Strummer's voice is a warning. It's punk with brains, and it still hits like a punch to the chest. 8. Heroes, David Bowie, 1977. Bowie didn't just write songs, he built myths. Heroes is soaring and defiant, a love song in the face of despair. Recorded near the Berlin Wall, it feels like a cry for unity in a broken world. That build-up? That final, desperate verse? That's not just music, that's emotion on fire. 7. Rolling in the Deep, Adele, 2010. This one announced a new queen. Adele showed up with lungs, heartbreak, and zero gimmicks. It's soulful, explosive, and completely unforgettable. Rolling in the Deep felt both timeless and totally fresh. When she belts the chorus, it's like watching someone burn down a bridge with style. 6. Wonderwall, Oasis, 1995. Yes, it's been overplayed. Yes, everyone's covered it at a party. But it still works. Wonderwall captured the messy vulnerability of the 90s in a way that felt personal and epic at once. It's simple and themic and surprisingly tender. And Liam's voice? Iconic in its own sneering way. 5. A Day in the Life, The Beatles, 1967. Of course there had to be Beatles on this list, but not just any track. A Day in the Life is the perfect encapsulation of their genius. It's two songs stitched together into one surreal masterpiece, full of emotion, chaos, and sonic experimentation. It's the sound of a band evolving the art form. 4. God Save the Queen, Sex Pistols, 1977. This one changed everything. Released during Queen Elizabeth's Silver Jubilee, it was a middle finger to the establishment. The guitars were raw, Johnny Rotten was venomous, and the entire country took notice. Whether you loved or hated it, you felt it. Punk's riotous birth cry. 3. Wuthering Heights, Kate Bush, 1978. The weirdest and most wonderful debut single in British music history. Kate Bush hit #1 with a song about a haunted Victorian novel, sung in a ghostly falsetto, and it somehow worked. She wasn't following trends. She was making her own world. And we've all been trying to catch up since. 2. Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen, 1975. Where do you even start? Opera, rock, ballad, chaos that works flawlessly. Freddie Mercury created a genre-defying epic that goes from heartbreak to headbanging without blinking. And it's theatrical without being cheesy. Millions know every word, and it still feels fresh every time. 1. Imagine John Lennon, 1971. This is more than a song, it's a universal prayer. Simple, gentle, and loaded with idealism. Imagine dares to hope for a better world and asks you to do the same. Its melody is soft, but its message is quietly radical. Lennon gave the world something rare, a secular hymn for peace.